Hey y'all, it's me again, Mandan the Ninja Foxco here once again, and this is the second video of the day. And this time, we're going to be doing another game review on the sequel to Walking on Adventures called Sparkster. So, yeah, here we go. So, Sparkster is actually the sequel to Walking on Adventures, but it doesn't say it on here for some reason. I don't know why, but it just doesn't say it. And yeah, this time is for the Super Nintendo, also known as the Super Famicom in Japan, or as I like to call it, the SNES. But anyways, yeah. So Sparkster is a sequel to Walking on Adventures, which was also made by Konami. And the description says on this one, he is the baddest possum to ever strap on a rocket pack. And yeah, that's all. That's really what it says. And this time, this cover actually features Axel as well, who is right there behind Sparkster, who is literally right there about to I think about to chase him down or something. But yeah, this is what the cover looks like for the SNES version. And the story. Okay, here's something interesting. So there are two versions of this game. One for the Super Nintendo, which you guys are gonna want now, and one for the Sega Genesis, also. So apparently, both the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis versions of Sparkster are completely different. Yeah, they are completely different. They both have a different story, different bosses, different main villains, and new stages. And different stages, yeah. But the only thing that is actually connected to the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis versus a Sparkster is they use the same characters. Like, they use Sparkster, Axel, the two princesses. Wait. No, wait, there was like one princess in that SNES book. Okay. But anyways, they mostly use the same exact characters, but they added like a new villain in the Sega Genesis version. Okay, the new villain this time is like in that version is a lizard, and the Super Nintendo version is a lion who wants a pack of rubs for some reason. I don't know. That doesn't really make sense, but anyways, yeah, that's to remind you guys about that. So yeah, that's really all it is. Sparkster for the SNES is a pretty fun game, a massive improvement on the first game. Really massive improvement. Like, Sparkster looks more edgier in that game. And well, I mean, in this game, yeah, he looks more edgier in this game. And yeah, like they upgraded his design a bit. And yeah, that's all I have to say about the cover art for this. And yeah, so let's move on to the other pictures. Oh, actually, this is what the title screen for the SNES version looks like. And yeah, it looks more stylized, and there's a ship in the background underneath there. Okay, and this is what the Sega Genesis one looks like. The cover art is mostly the same thing as the SNES version, but yeah, it's mostly just the same thing. And let's look at the title screen for the Sega Genesis version. And yeah, not gonna lie, it looks kind of bland. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, it looks boring. Like, it's just a blue screen and with four clouds in the background. It just looks, yeah. I personally do not really like this version of as well. It just looks bland. I mostly like the Super Nintendo version, which is more like stylized and stuff. And yeah, just ignore that. Just ignore the notification. Just ignore that. And yeah, I don't really like this one. It looks bland. I mostly prefer the Super Nintendo version of this. Yeah, it looks all colorful and beautiful. But anyways, enough talking about the title screens and the cover arts of the games. Just now look at what the game actually looks like. And yeah, I'm gonna be showing the SNES version of this game because the Sega Genesis version, don't get me wrong, it looks good. But it has a slot machine that the SNES for the thing has, and it's freaking irritating and frustrating. So I'm only gonna be showing the SNES version of the game. So yeah, here we go. Alright, so this is what the SNES version looks like. It looks kind of good for a SNES game. It looks really stylized. And yeah, that's what Konami does best. That's what they do best. And yeah. Yeah, move on to the second pixel. These are the enemies for the SNES version, which are the wolves. And there's the river, which is reflecting Sparkster, and the guys, and the other ones. And yeah, let's move on. And this is the this is the middle boss. This is the bosses. And there's Axel and the princess tied up, and this is the end credits for it. Yeah. And spoilers again for the end credits. And yeah, that's where we're gonna be it for this for Sparkster for the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe if y'all want to see more gameplay videos, game review videos, and yeah, that's gonna be it for the day. I'm gonna post one more video, and that's gonna be it for the day. So